the trustees and administrators of the school, students, teachers, the prize winners, those who helped arrange this event, those who made such beautiful individualized programs, those who are going to perform today, my friends, good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to this very special occasion. I must confess that as a minister, I get 3, 4, 5 invitations almost every day. And usually I book my events several weeks in advance. In fact, today I have 3 more functions to go. I've come straight from the office and I have to still go to 3 more functions this evening. But though I got this invitation very late, I immediately accepted the first time I got the invitation. The reason I accepted is because such institutions are a great credit to our society, and the mission of this school is very close to my heart and my legacy. Some of you may or may not know that I am a 4th generation public servant in the Dravidian movement. My great-granduncle who ran our joint family was one of the founders of the Justice Party. After that, my grandfather served in many capacities, including Chief Minister of the Madras Presidency. My father served in many capacities, including Speaker of the House and the Assembly. And by the grace of God and the good deeds of my forefathers, I've now got this opportunity to be an MLA and a minister 100 years, more than 100 years after my great-grandfather got in this movement. Why I say this is that the values of the movement run in us, it is in our blood. And if you go back to the values of this movement, one of the most important values in the context of social justice was the inclusion of women into every aspect of life, starting with equal access to education, employment opportunities, representation, property inheritance, in every way that women who make up half our society, or in the case of Tamil Nadu, more than half our society, should get equal access and equal opportunity. In today's world, we see that as good economics also, because in a global market where there is global competition, the single determining factor of success of any state, of any country, is the relative productivity of the average citizen. And there is no way any society can compete if half the population, which are women, are not given such equal access and a pathway to reach equal productivity. Of course, education is at the heart of that notion. Again, I remind you of the history that in 1921, in the first Justice Party government under Dayaki in Madras Presidency, the legislation was enacted to give women the right to vote in Madras Presidency before Delhi, before England, before anywhere else in India. Similarly, the compulsory elementary education bill that transformed South India and Tamil Nadu today legislated compulsory elementary education for boys and girls in 1921. In many places, I have made the statement that the bulk of Tamil Nadu's success today, it is by far the best state in terms of scale, per capita GSDP or economic growth, social justice, access to medical attention, human development. If you take a broad basket of measures, Tamil Nadu is the #1 state in the country today. It is so because the empowerment of women started 100 years ago. That is the single biggest reason for that. Everything else comes secondary to that. So, in that philosophy, as a descendant of that philosophy, I'm always happy to go and encourage the educational and broader development of girls and women. In this case, there's something even more special still. I was talking to your trustee who came very graciously to my office to invite me. And I said, my best guess is that the Rajasthani community of Chennai, which has been so progressive and set up this school to ensure so many girls get such good education, is far more advanced than the average statistic in the state of Rajasthan, in the sense that most 100% of the girls here go to school. And that's not true, probably in Rajasthan. I don't have the statistics at my fingertips. But I want to conclude by saying only 2 or 3 things. One, as our Chief Minister has indicated, even in an interview published by India Today, which named Tamil Nadu the #1 state in the country, in that interview he has said that we don't want just growth for growth's sake. We want an equitable, inclusive, accessible to everybody, socially just growth. In that sense, Tamil Nadu stands quite alone, even though, as the Economist magazine pointed out, the per capita incomes of Gujarat and Tamil Nadu are roughly the same. The poverty rate in Gujarat is 4 times the rate of Tamil Nadu. And of girls able to go to high school, 87% in Tamil Nadu attend high school, less than 50% attend high school in Gujarat. Completely different social fabric. The second is that, as happy as we are that we have this wonderful progress and education system and some measure of success in achieving social justice, we want all of you to continue your education, to enroll in polytechnics or schools or universities or colleges, develop skills, get a tertiary education, and most importantly, after that, participate in the formal economy in some way, either as specialists, as professionals, as business owners, as small business owners, as contractors, as suppliers. Somehow you should continue to participate in the economy. That's the full potential the state will reach if you continue through your education, through your professional and your business careers. Lastly, I want to wish all of you, especially those who are graduating 10th and 12th, but also all the students who have got such a good, well-rounded education. I was so impressed to see the Go Green initiatives, the compassionate initiatives, the advanced science, the robotics, the labs, computerization, even the creativity of something like this. So I believe that you are getting well-rounded education across a multi-dimensional approach to life rather than just your academics. I'm sure there's going to be a wonderful cultural performance. Unfortunately, as I said, I have some other commitments which I had before I knew of this event, so I have to honor those. But I wish all of you a wonderful time here today, a great academic career, and a successful and happy life, first for yourselves, then for your families, and finally to contribute to society in some way. Because I always say the true measure of success is when one can afford to think about the greater good or the community beyond their own family and themselves. So in that sense, I wish you all very much success and to be great contributors to your community and to society and to our state. Thank you very much again for inviting me. All the best.